Hey guys, welcome to the MangaMark channel. Today I am watching One Piece episode 422. It is late, I am tired, I am ready for my bed, but guys, I wanted to at least get one episode into this next arc of One Piece. I was like, right, I need to see how this is going to kick off. So I'm watching it tonight. I need to see where we're going here. Like the last episodes where we left off, we got the kind of whereabouts of the rest of the crew. But what I'm interested to see is obviously we know that Luffy is on his way with Boa Hancock on the marine ship to Impel Down, where Ace is. But in the episode there, they did a kind of like little check in with a bunch of different things. So I don't know where this episode's going to kick off, because we got to see like Garp in the prison talking with Ace, and then we got to see like all the big wigs and all the Marines of note arriving at Marine HQ, and then we like also like Sengoku and stuff talking, and then we got to see the gathering of the seven warlords. So there's stuff happening. There's things moving, right? So are we jumping straight into right? It's prison break time, or are we going to do a little, a little more of the let's see what everyone else is up to. I'll be happy with both because I'm so curious. I really want to see Whitebeard. I want to see what Whitebeard's all about and like his crew, because they keep hinting about it, and then they keep like talking about how he's like, like everybody that's mentioned Whitebeard, like they have very high estimations of him, whether it be his enemies or his allies. Because like you can tell, like Ace in the last episodes called him father, right? So he obviously looks upon Whitebeard as a father figure. Um, and then like Gap, like obviously speaking about him saying, "Oh, we shouldn't have made this guy angry. He's the guy. He is the guy." And obviously we've heard of people like even Zorro when he saw Whitebeard's mark in Alabasta, or like Buggy when Ace was on Buggy's ship and he saw the symbol and went, "Oh no, 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 no," So I want to give me more Whitebeard. Like, let me see. I want to see what is happening with their crew right now, because they were telling us that all the marine ships disappeared. They were kind of like supposed to be monitoring him. So I'd be happy with that, right? But let's see. Let's get into it, guys. Let's just watch this episode and see how we kick off this next arc. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Everyone that has and comes back and watches, comments, likes all these videos, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's do this. One Piece episode 422. Let's go. Oh my god, right. Well, thank God, right. We're getting more of this conversation. Yeah. Yeah, both became pirates. Yes. Well, I wonder if Ace did hear about it, because how did the timeline work out with when he fought with Blackbeard? No, I'm sure that was after. Like, yeah, because Blackbeard like saw the bounty poster. Okay, told Luffy about his father. Yeah, let's see how much does Ace remember Dragon, because like Luffy had no knowledge of him. So Ace being the older brother, you'd think would at least know about him. Doesn't matter. Why? The blood of the world's most infamous. Oh, okay. I took over the. Right. Okay, so yeah, Ace just resents Dragon. Oh. Oh. Ace flashback? come on. Oh, this is when he joined Whitebeard? Why are they blanking out Whitebeard's face? We've seen him. Oh, okay, right. So basically, he's basically just saying to Garp, like, Dragon, never a father to me, want nothing to do with him. I see Whitebeard as, like, that's the only father I see. Oh, is that Buggy's ship? Oh my god, okay, it's been a while. Buggy, why is he here? Look in the cam belt then. Really want to save Captain Buggy? Who? Oh, Buggy's in jail? Okay. Oh, okay. Are we going to get a reunion in prison with Buggy? You know, like, you got to say this about Buggy's crew, right? They're loyal. They are loyal to Buggy. They do love him. Oh, I love it when Oda does these, just to kind of give you the lay of the land here. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's see. Let's see the ins and outs of this prison. We haven't seen much, despite like just the stuff with like Garp and Ace. Are we going to see Buggy inside here? Oh my god, they're waterboarding, but I don't know why I'm surprised. Like, at this, whoa, okay. We're getting into it. We're like giving like torture. Like, how come you're eating without first paying? Okay. So we've got like prison hierarchy things and that going on here, just to be like, right, this is the kind of place where we are now. We must, like, okay, so we're going to see Buggy. We must see Crocodile. Surely we'll get to see Crocodile in here. And Arlong. Crocodile and Arlong. What is that? What is that? Is that a Minotaur? I think that's a Minotaur. Oh no. Oh, big spiders, no. I'll take my chances with a Minotaur. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, this is them teasing all these crazy things that's going to be inside this prison. Right, okay. Right, let's do this. Come on, Luffy. Let's get in here. Okay. Oh, we're here. Oh man, we are here. Let's do this. How do we go about this though? Like how do we? Oh God, wait. If Hancock gets caught here trying to sneak Luffy in, like that's, you know, her warlord title then is goodbye. But the question is as well is like, are we going to see Garp? Yeah, Luffy saw the Buster Call. Condition your name was. Okay. Oh, so Hancock is gonna. Okay. So is she gonna be able to take Luffy right to Ace then? Oh, Sea Prism. Oh, is she gonna agree to that? That's a tough spot to be in. Yeah, body search as well. Oh man, the tension, the tension. Who's this? Oh, the Vice Warden Hannibal. Okay, well he's actually quite tall. Look at the size of him, like next to Momonga and Hancock. This guy's big. Oh well, yeah. At least it's going to be a lady officer doing the body search. I don't think Hancock would have been very compliant if they were going to get a man to do it. Sterile. What? Different classes of prisoners. Fire Fist Ace, yeah. So he must be like top tier. Jimbe, okay. Crocodile, yes. Oh my god, right, I forgot that Jimbe was in here as well. That's right. He refused to go to the thing, so they put him in prison. Oh, we're gonna meet the last warlord then that I've not seen. How is Luffy gonna sneak out? How are they gonna do this? Surveillance trans. Oh my god, right, yeah, so how do we do this here? Maybe drop the cloak and Luffy can hide in the cloak while Hancock's being searched, and then he can just kind of sneak out of there. Sea Prism. Oh no. Yeah, you can understand it though. Like if she planned to, she's still a pirate in their eyes, and if she's going in there to break somebody out, then you know, especially with her power, it's quite OP. Oh man, just seeing this shot of it from the outside with the amount of ships and stuff, that's crazy. Yeah, look at that. That's and how far it goes. Public execution of. Oh no! Don't do that to me. That's going to stress me out. Please don't tell me the narrator's going to do a countdown to Ace's, like how long till Ace's execution time, because that's that. Oh no, that's going to stress me out. I can't be dealing with that. You know what made me think of there is you guys can remember like the game Dead Rising. Remember the game Dead Rising, like the first one, like back when Dead Rising was good, and you had the clock in that game where like all the missions and everything, everything was like you had to get things done in a certain time frame, and it just you're running around getting stressed. I loved that game back in the day. Then they ruined that franchise, but yeah, I don't know why that popped into my head when I saw that there. But oh, God, this place is crazy. Like the possibilities are inside this prison. Like it seems like a crazy environment, right? Obviously, I, I don't I wasn't expecting it to be like a normal prison, right? It's a prison in the world of One Piece. Of course, it's going to be insane, right? But just the names that have been mentioned, like so, we're definitely meeting Buggy, right? There's like they set it up with us meeting his crew there. Well, we didn't meet the crew, but we saw the crew talking. Buggy's been captured. He's in here, and they start. Hannibal, he was on the transponder snail saying that that Buggy had disappeared from his cell. So we're definitely bumping into Buggy, right? Um, and then the high profile prisoners that they were mentioning. So, you know, a warlord, a former warlord, and then Ace is there. But just like, oh my god, I after all this time to get to see Luffy meeting with Crocodile again. Oh yes, please, please let me see that. Um, and I'm wondering if is it Jimbe? I wonder if he like because of the stuff with we found out a lot more information about fishmen and about like the sun pirates and stuff like when we were in Amazon Lily. So I wonder if he has any connection to Fisher Tiger. I probably not. I'm going to say no because he is a warlord, and I very much doubt the world government would have like given that title to someone who basically like affiliated with someone that's like they basically did what Luffy did at well Fisher Tiger basically did what Luffy did at in his lobby where he went after like the world government. He declared war on them. You know, he climbed up to their most sacred place and released all their slaves. So I don't see, and I'm surprised. I'm interested to find out more about this Jinbei, because the fact that he got the title of a warlord when, like, it's quite clear that the world government is very racist towards fishmen. So how did he get that title, and what's his deal? And why is he refusing to fight against Whitebeard? Lots of questions about Jinbei. Lots of questions. I'm very interested to finally meet him, because he has been he was like the second warlord that was mentioned after Mihawk. I think it was like Yozuku or Johnny. When we were on our way to Arlong Park, they spoke about Jinbei. I remember that. So, and then there's that as well, like Arlong. We know Arlong got captured. Hachi confirmed it for us. So we're going to see a reunion with Arlong. The possibilities of these reunions, man. Oh, I'm so excited to see if Luffy gets to meet all these people again. But information-wise, like that, just some more of that conversation with Garp and Ace. And I'm guessing that Garp has left. I'm guessing Garp's gone at this point. Because it showed you Ace again there in the cell, and he was just, like Garp wasn't there. So, right, Ace he does remember Dragon, right? So, like, it was confirmed for us that, and it makes sense, because, like, Ace is the older brother, and Dragon would have had to have been there to, have Luffy. So it was at least around for, like, how many years is Ace older than Luffy again? Is it 2? 2 years? 3 years? I think it was 3 years maybe. So it was at least around for like 3 years. With Ace before leaving them, I'm guessing. And you can tell that I think that's why Ace has that kind of resentment there as well, because he kind of remembers then he was probably abandoned by their dad. So whereas Luffy doesn't really care, because he never knew him. So he's just like, oh, I've got a dad. Like, yeah, don't care. But we got some information about their mum, right? Because they never speak about the mother. Right? So, like, Ace basically took the mum's maiden name? Was that what you would call it in the One Piece world? I don't know how it works with, like, Japanese names. So is that like the mum's maiden name then? Like, sort of, so Portgas. So I mean, Portgas D Ace. At least he's kept the D. So he's kept the D, which is a vital thing, because we know that that's important, right? So at least he held on to that. So Portgas D Ace, Monkey D Luffy, Monkey D Garp, Monkey D Dragon. Right, okay, so yeah, that's the surname, basically. So he's took his mum's surname, right? But they didn't mention what her actual, like, name was. That's just what her surname was. So we still don't have any more information. Or, like, I was hoping just give me a flashback. Just give me a flashback. Is their mum still alive? Like, come on, man, give me something. I do like that we're getting this information, though. Like, just that little bits of it at a time. And Ace is just, like, the way he was kind of talking about it, you could tell he holds resentment towards Dragon. He's went out into the world, he's met Whitebeard, and he's found a father figure in Whitebeard. He's found this thing that he didn't have. And so he's kind of, You know, he's kind of said to, he just basically said to Garp, he's like, listen, I've only got one father. And it's not, you know, it's basically that it's the man that was there for me, not, you know, the guy who, he's talking about his blood. He's like, because he's saying that, you know, he's like the most heinous criminal. And like, so I think the way he's kind of saying it is like me and Luffy are better off without him. Like we don't care, right? Just so that's interesting. So it makes me think of what happened. Like obviously we know Dragon is like a revolutionary, right? We know that. But when did that start and why did it start? If you are the son of like a vice admiral in the Marines, and you decide to start this organization to go against the world government and try and overthrow it, something's happened, right? It wasn't just a whim for him one day. Something has happened. But we don't, like, hopefully we get that information. I cannot wait till we get to actually meet Dragon. You know? Like, actual, like, see what he's all about, see his personality, because we've had little glimpses of him, and he doesn't say much, so it'll be interesting. It's weird, like, thinking about, like, having this context now and, like, going back and watching scenes, like, when he was first introduced, like, when he saved Luffy, and, like, no, like, going back and seeing that, knowing that he's Luffy's dad in Logtown, just feels weird, you know, strange. But yeah, very interested in it. Like, I was so excited. I thought we were going to get an Ace flashback when it showed you the little scene of like having Whitebeard. I was like, oh, please. But Oda, like, he likes to tease it. We will get these flashbacks. I have faith that we'll get, you know, like young Ace and Luffy, and then like what happened with Dragon to kind of lead us to this point, you know, and then obviously about their mum and what the situation is, because all we've really seen from like Luffy's childhood is his interaction that he had with Shanks, like the romance dawn. That is all that we've seen from Luffy's past. So give me more of that, right? In terms of the prison, like loving it, loving the design, loving that. It's just that this is the thing. Like these last few arcs have just been like total tone changes, but I love it, right? From the beautiful visuals of Subodi, and then the kind of dark undertones of that place, to this, you know, like beautifully designed Isle of Women. I love the aesthetic in Amazon Lily, with the like the buildings and everything. It was kind of like was it more kind of like Chinese, I'd say. But that was great, you know, and like the premise behind that island and all this, like the hilarious stuff that we saw there. And then we go to this and like show just like the scenes that were showing us there with like the inmates getting tortured and stuff, and just a very dark tone. And then obviously with the, you know, the countdown for like the execution at the end of the episode, I was like, oh my god, no, don't. They're really, you know, driving home to be like, right, this is it. Like, this is serious stuff now. Like, the tension's here. Let's do this. But I'm interested to see how Luffy's going to get out of this predicament. Hopefully they don't do anything shady with Hancock. I'm thinking what's like, because I'm like, if she puts on these, like, she's basically like, it shows you how far she's willing to go for Luffy here, because you think about her past as a slave, you know, and the trauma that was there, and she wanted nothing to do with the world government, and now she's walked in here, she's about to let them put these sea prism, you know, cuffs on her, which is basically going to render her powerless. So if they want to capture her, she's basically just letting them. So you know, a lot of respect for Hancock for doing this here. Because she's walking into the belly of the beast and she's like, and when those sea prism cuffs go on, it's game over. You know, because she has an OP power, but she's voluntarily like letting them nerf it here. And then I think what might be go in her favour is, even though like I know she holds the title of Warlord, but right now they're ramping up for this fight against Whitebeard, and they're desperate for all this, like, they're trying to get all these warlords and get them in, and basically be like, we need to get that, because you heard how frustrated Sengoku was with Jinbei, with the fact that he wasn't willing to help. So I think they're like, right, just let this woman do what she wants. Let her go and visit, this guy, even though this is the this is the guy we're going to execute. Like, let her go and visit him. Just go with her whims, because we need her power in this fight. So at least that might, just keep them away. And I'm wondering who in this world knows about their past. So, like, is there anybody inside the world government that know that Boa Hancock and her sisters were slaves to the Celestial Dragons? Probably not. If they've gave her like the title of Warlord. But you've got to think, like, that's going to come back into play at some point. There's going to be like a Celestial Dragon, or like someone from like Marijoa, like whoever like owned them as like their slaves. That's going to come back into play at some point, and we're going to have to deal with that. Hopefully they are dead, because like I just the Celestial Dragons are scum, right? So let's just think with that. But I was thinking about that. I'm like, I wonder if there's anybody in this world besides, like, obviously Luffy, that knows about their past and could maybe, like, use it against them. But yeah, so excited to see how this is going to go. The tension, though, such a tense arc. Just the way it's being set up. I'm like, oh my god, like, there's so much going on. Just like, I want Luffy to get, like, sneak in there and, like, not get caught. And it's just like, because, like, the situation with Hancock, she's risking so much to help us here. We don't want to implicate her. She's got like an island to protect and that as well. So hopefully we get in here, because the way they spoke about it, I was hoping, like, oh, that means that she could take, like, if she said that she wants to visit Ace, then she could have took us right to him. But that's not going to be the case, because they're doing this body search and they've got these surveillance cameras. So, maybe Luffy's going to hide inside the snake. I could see that. Could maybe see that. But yeah, interested to see. We're going to meet this warden. I can't remember the name, but we're going to meet the vice warden. Seems like quirky, but like very tall as well. Who's the lady Domino? So, a couple of interesting characters we're introduced to. Okay, let's wait. Let's see the next episodes. Hopefully, we get to see some of these characters in the next episode. We get to see Buggy. We get to see Crocodile. We get to finally see Jinbei. Give it to me. Arlong. Give it to me. Right? But guys, great, set up for the arc. Cannot wait to get more into it tomorrow. I'll watch a couple more episodes tomorrow. Can't wait. Can't wait to get into this here, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Everyone that has and comes back, watches, comments, likes all these videos, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all on the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.